Somebody in my clan chat mentioned something about overnight bot dump flipping, and he was telling me that it's really good overnight money making. And now I'd never heard of it. I know about like bot dumps and I know about overnight flipping, but I never really combined the two, so I wanted to try it out. So basically at night, what happens, apparently, this is what he told me, bots dump all the items that they have botted throughout the day. For example, stuff like green dragon hides, red chinchampas, you know, all the places that bots are, they dump their items at night. I even heard that like every 3 days they dump items like gold bars and ores and stuff like that, but I don't want to go too deep into that because I'm not really sure. But yeah, if you guys do know anything about the bot dumping, let me know in the description because I want to know more about it. I find it interesting. But then again, if you do comment about, if you know about bot dumping at night, if how bots work, does that mean you bot, you know? I don't know, guys, you gotta be careful. So what I decided to do was I just decided to sell a bunch of stuff in my bank to get a nice large cash stack. And then I spent that large cash stack on a huge bulk of items that are probably botted by bots, that are most known to be botted by bots. And I spent, I think 60 mil plus on items. It says 50 mil in my inventory, but I ended up spending a bit more. So these 6 items that I chose were red chinchampas, raw sharks, green dragon hides, U-logs, nature runes, and raw lobsters. So those 6 items are all botted. I'm 100% sure of that. And what I did was I ended up finding their buy and sell price. So exactly what you do for a regular flip, except what I would do is I would set my buy price for a lot lower than what the buy price ended up being. For example, if I could see that raw sharks were selling for 1600 and I could buy them for 1550, then what I would do is I'd put my buy price at around 1520, so a lot lower than what they usually be because the prices drop when the bots dump all their items. So that's basically what my plan was in hopes of making a lot of money. So I did that for every single item. I put the buy price a lot lower than it should have been and basically hoped that the price dropped overnight when these bots are dumping all their items. Now, I was a little bit nervous, obviously, because if this goes wrong, I'm losing a lot of money. My bank's not the biggest, but I wanted to try it out. I seriously wanted to see if I could make some money out of it. So here are the 6 buy offers. Nothing bought right away, obviously, but I basically left the game, exited, and slept. And then overnight, I woke up to this nice green bars all over my Grand Exchange, or these 6 green bars saying that everything had bought. So I was really excited. It had worked. All my buy prices had worked out, so I collected them. And the price guide says 15,948,000. But if we go ahead and go to the history, I added up all the stuff that I bought and it ended up totaling 59,652,000 GP. So that's how much I spent on the items. Now what I did was I basically went to the Grand Exchange. I bought a single item from the Grand Exchange because I wanted to check out what their buy prices were. And I could see right away that it had worked out pretty much to my favor. Here are the profit margins that I ended up having. So the nature runes I bought for 297 GP each and I sold for 310 each. The sharks I bought for 1,040 each and sold for 1,059 each. The lobsters I bought for 199 GP and sold for 203. The ewes I bought for 401 GP and sold for 405. The green dragon hides I bought for 1,840 GP, so 1840, and sold for 1,939 GP, so almost 100 GP profit per flip on those. And then the chinchampas I bought for 1,650 and sold for 1,700. So I managed to make profit on every single item. Now the profit margin seems small, and they are pretty small for some of them, but the fact that I bought bulk of each item, I bought thousands of each item, meant that the profit, you know, was pretty decent at the end of the day. The items all managed to sell in probably about under 30 minutes, and I managed to make 61,633,699 total GP. So if we take my buy price, or how much I bought them for in the beginning, which was 59,652,000, then I managed to make 1,981,699 GP profit overnight. So basically 2 mil profit overnight just buying and then selling these when I wake up. So very, very nice profit. But I wanted to make sure this wasn't a fluke, so I decided to try it for one more night. This time I ended up buying 2 different items. I kept the nature runes, raw sharks, and green dragon hides, but I decided to switch out the U-logs and the raw lobsters for wine of Zamorax and gold bars because I thought they could potentially have better profit margins and I just wanted to try them out. So here you can see what I bought the second day. So I woke up and here are the items that I had bought. Everything I'd bought except for the nature runes, but I still had managed to buy a decent amount of them. So it was still, I guess, pretty successful. And if we check out the history, you can see that I spent 63,816,900 GP on all of these items. And now I had to, like I said before, find the new buy prices and sell prices. And then I went ahead and put them back in the Grand Exchange. Now, the interesting thing about this one was that actually the green dragon hides actually went down in price overnight. Like they went even farther down. So when I tried selling them, the profit margin, like I would have lost money. So what I had to do was I actually had basically just put them in for a higher amount. So something that I'd make profit off of. And they actually ended up selling about 7 hours later. So I had to leave that offer in all day for them to finally sell, for me to make good profit off of. So I'm not sure if that was because they just went up overnight, or they went up during the day. But in this case, I didn't make profit overnight off them. I had to wait a little bit during the day to finally sell them for a decent profit. So that was a little bit sketchy, but I still managed to make profit off all them. It was definitely worth waiting for those green dragonites, because check out this profit margin. So I ended up buying all those, like I said, for 63,816,900 GP, and I sold all them for 65,960,567 total GP, which means I made 2,143,767 GP off this overnight flip, which was even better than the night prior. So obviously I was doing something right with these flips, and it looks like this bot dump thing is actually legit. I'm interested to see though if I do try this again, if I do make profit. Maybe I got lucky 2 nights in a row, just like my staking, I don't know, but let me know what you guys think of this. So if we add the 2 nights together, it shows that I actually made 4,125,466 GP in the course of 2 nights, which means I made over 2 mil per night, just taking 15 minutes per night, buying some offers, selling them in the morning, boom. 2 mil profit overnight, which is awesome. It was awesome to see, and I really do think this works, like I said. So I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about this, because I don't know if it's consistent, like I said. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do like these flipping series, or you do want me flipping more on video, let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you want me to keep doing this or start a new flipping series. I love flipping, so make sure to let me know in the comments. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Go Deutschland, and peace.